And someday, long after this convention, long after the signs come down and the crowd stop cheering and the band stop playing, may it be said of our campaign that we kept the faith. May it be said of our party that we found our faith again. And may it be said of us, both in dark passages and in bright days, in the words of Tennyson that my brothers quoted and loved, and that have special meaning for me now. I am a part of all that I have met. Too much is taken, much abides. That which we are, we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. For me, a few hours ago, this campaign came to an end.
Last year we had something special, and I feel like we let it slip away, with those 3 losses. I didn't like that at all. And every day that I do a rep and run a rep, only thing that's going through my mind is undefeated season, reign, because at the end of the day that's what matters. If you don't get that reign, you really didn't accomplish anything. Yeah, we went 10-3, 10-2 regular season, but we really don't have nothing to show for it as far as just saying we went 10-3.
A nationwide search is being conducted. I know that Mike Bobo, the offensive coordinator down at Georgia, has been contacted, and he's just 1 minute, Jesse.
Colorado State still has a very explosive offense.
We got to persevere through whatever has happened. So we just got to come out on top. So whenever we're working out or whatever we're running, whenever you won't give up, think about holding that Mountain West Championship. Think about beating Boise. Think about getting Air Force back or something that we gave them. Now we have to put our foot on your throat because now you doubting who we are. So like you doubting what we become, doubting where we came from.
With your ESPN headline, Colorado State has a new head coach and Mike Bobo, formerly the offensive coordinator of the Georgia Bulldogs.
Mike Bobo fits the mold. He's an SEC coordinator, very diverse in his system. The last few seasons with Aaron Murray and Matthew Stafford before that, Georgia was a pass-happy offense, set a bunch of Georgia records in terms of points scored. So I think certainly Mike Bobo is a guy who I think has been one of the more underappreciated offensive coordinators in the country. Just a guy that gets results every year.
You played football for over 100 years. There's tradition, and I believe we're on the brink of something special. I'm online looking for stuff, and I'm watching The Grind, All Access. I'm watching everything on Colorado State. Every player, every support person in the program, every recruit, you do that one relationship at a time. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right, I'm fired up to be here.
Hearing this man come in who's never met the whole team personally by himself, and he talked well. He gave the key points of what he wanted to do with the program as when he first came in, and how excited he was to be here.
It's been a little bit difficult transition. Y'all have had a long break. I hope everybody's excited to be back. Been wanting to have this meeting for a long time. Been itching. I know y'all been curious who your head coach is going to be, and I tell you right now, I'm excited about this group I stand in front of. Okay, I'm honored and humbled. All right, to be the head coach at Colorado State.
First thing I did was look down at his shoes. My grandpa always told me you could tell a man by his shoes. Coach Bobo didn't have, the latest, Steve Madden or, the latest shoe. He had on some shoes that looked like he had for several years. They were scuffed up. And I knew from then he was a humble guy.
He's Southern. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I heard it in his accent. I'm like, man, he's Southern?
As he talked and explained, what he was trying to do, what his vision was for Colorado State, I was all in. I was fired up. I began to, get chills. But from that point on, I was sold. I was ready to play for him. We have that, that mindset that we're going to be the best in the Mountain West.
We all want to say it. All right, we all want to say, all right, we want to win that championship. Okay, but you got to be willing on a daily basis, all right, to do your best.
Going through the offseason, you could get lackadaisical, you could get nonchalant about things. But if you have those guys and those teammates on your team that want to be great, want to win, want to change the game, is what drives us as a team, I feel like.
When you break it, fly to where you're going. When we get that break, run and run fast. Get us going, let's go. Let's go. And let's go, player.
Now we're trying to get it established that we want to be the champions of this conference for years to come.
Are you ready?
For all those whose cares have been our concern, the work goes on, the cause endures, the hope still lives, and the dream shall never die.